Hi, hi, and welcome to Ocean Yomi's channel. So today I'm going to talk about the Costco um, adopted young lady. I did put up a video earlier about the live, but even if people don't come, it's fine because I'll still get the word out any which way. Okay, so um, so I'm going to put the video up as a lady was in Costco and she saw a family with a black adopted girl. So she videotaped the situation. It's alleged that how she's been raped and abused by the lady. And also the how when she was sitting on the table, she was saying she hasn't eaten, she was looking hungry. Um, a few people is on this because I have checked. Nosey Heaux is on it. Who else is on it? The lady who spoke to the police is on it. The one who recorded the video, she's on it. And these are the ones who is basically like the lady was very concerned for the young girl. So I'm gonna put up the videotapes of the young girl, the interaction between the lady and the people. So let me put it up.
So this family, they're not feeding their adopted child. She's crying. They're being racist towards their daughter. You guys we need to expose these people. This family, look at her. She looks hungry. And they're making her say that she's not hungry. And these people are disowning her and they're probably using her as a slave like they were back in the day. So yes, the sheriffs are on the way. I called the cops because yes, I'm a Catholic ass person and I'm not about to watch this go by. That is very rude and very disgusting of these people. And yes.
So that was one interaction. And then she followed them to the car, to which, no, she followed them, and the guy put his hand around the girl's shoulder and leaded her off. So this is the video.
These people are scaring this little girl. These people are scaring this little girl.
I don't know why.
People are scaring these people. These people are scaring this little girl.
Then it continued to the car park, so she filmed the car park. Hold on, let me turn myself off. So that was at the car park. She filmed them leaving the car park. So the lady, she also said that how she called the police, and the police did nothing. Okay, so like I said, Nosy Hoax, a YouTuber, is also taking this on, and they have hashtagged it the Costco girl. Because we don't know her name, we don't know who she is as well. Seems like the family has some kind of, I don't even know, like the police didn't do nothing. So I'm going to go to the pages to which the lady have hi Billy, you're right. Where the lady, she has talked about it, she's put up videos of the young girl around the family. So I'm just gonna show her Instagram, and there's also a hashtag. And then I'm going to show the Facebook one so that you can see the people, and the Twitter has more information, so I'll go towards the Twitter. So give me a minute, please. Thanks. Wait a minute. So I'm gonna go to the Twitter right now, okay? Give us a minute. So there's quite a lot of people that is putting out the word on this family. Nosey Heaux being one of them. Okay? So they did a woman exposes a family. A woman exposes a family treating their adopted black daughter like a slave and is being sexually abused. She does not look happy there at all. So I'm going to go back a step. Oh, there's more here. Okay, let's tap it. Oh, this is the man. Oh, let's shrink this down a bit. So, a co-worker shares info of the family being racist and abusive towards their adopted daughter. So they hashtag it Save Molly. So this is the family, I'm thinking. Oops. This is the guy who's the adopted father, I'm thinking here. That's the adopted father. This is the girl that was at the table with the family. Let's see, we can see more. Look how everyone else is dressed. Why is she dressed differently? They referred to her as my black child, made racist jokes about her at their workplace, also was told they would mistreat her. Oh, you have to go to the last post. Let's see. So, Angelica Marie Mendez. She says, so they reopened the case after they just made a fool out of me and said the direct, simple answer is no. Angelica allegations ain't credible. But now the case is reopened and the investigation is now going further. So this makes no sense to make a fool out of me. And the fool is out of them because they are proving they failed to do the proper investigation. Save Molly. Also, more witnesses are coming forth from seeing her being neglected. Progress is being made. Okay. This is the family that she's adopted into. Let me see if you can see it. This is the family she's adopted into. So this is the family that is not feeding the girl. Hold on, I'll re-show the video again so you can get an idea. So we're not just putting up random faces.
The child, she's crying. They're being racist towards their daughter. You guys we need to expose these people, this family. Look at her. She looks hungry. and they're making her say that she's not hungry. And these people are disowning her, and they're probably using her as a slave like they were back in the day. So yes, the sheriffs are on the way. I called the cops because yes, I'm a Catholic ass person, and I'm not about to watch this go by. That is very rude. These people are scaring this little girl. They're not feeding their adopted child. She's crying.
So this is the couple that you saw in the video. Becky, Bowell, Tiffany. Okay. Now let's see what else we can pull up. They found photos of the family. So this is the family the girl is adopted into. The Costco girl. Let me see if I can take myself off. Take myself off? No, I can't. Oh, there we go. I can't take myself.
Saw the video that the witness posted.
No matter what you saw in the video, it is not true.
Why are you so angry? Are you okay?
So Nosey Heaux is calling the police by the looks of this. So we're going to play Nosey Heaux' video.
Okay?
I'm not angry.
But you're cutting me off. You're cutting me off when I'm voicing a concern, and you're cutting me off.
Okay. What would you like to?
You're cutting me off though, and I'm voicing a concern. So where's the anger coming from? You sound agitated. Let me let you in on something that you might want to know about me, okay? No. Let me let you in on something that you might want to know about me, sir. And this is important for you to document. Okay?
Okay, you're out of state. I don't think it is important.
Okay.
Because you're out of state, ma'am. Okay, and we're not going to give you any more information other than this. This is a DNR. No more information is going to be given about this. We are fully aware of what has taken place. All agencies, proper agencies have been documented, and she's been talked to. She is being well taken care of by her family.
Hi, Miss Wise. I'm now playing Nosey Heaux has phoned the police concerning the Costco girl. So she's on the phone to the police. I'll show you the picture of the couple. There's a picture of the girl and the adopted children. So what I'm doing, I'm documenting it basically, so that we can see who she is. Right now they're calling her Molly. So the hashtag is Save Molly. They still got her as the Costco girl. So right now, Nosey Heaux is talking to the police, and this is the reaction that she's getting from them right now.
The video is not true. I don't know what else you want to talk about, but that's it.
Okay. Well, if you would not talk over me and try to mansplain to me, I can tell you what I want to talk about. I have. Excuse me.
It doesn't matter what you have.
Excuse me. You keep
from New York on a social media video.
You're about to have people calling from everywhere. I promise you that. I promise you, you're about to have people calling from everywhere. Do you understand?
Okay.
You're going to have people calling from all over the fucking country when I'm done.
We are fully aware of that, ma'am.
Okay, I'm glad you're aware. We're gonna call you all day, sir. All day. I promise you, I'm going to ask my 35,000 subscribers to blow your phone line up all day. Do you understand that? The way that you are good, the way you're handling this.
I'm calling you on a department issue cell phone. If you'd like to do that and threaten a police officer, once you state your name and your date of birth and your address, and we'll talk about it.
You see if New York police give a fuck about this shit that you talking about. We got real crime here, so we don't have cops that do racist shit like you. We got real crime in New York. Call the police in New York and see if they give a fuck about what you're talking about. We got people actually being murdered here. They don't give a fuck about some hick from Arizona. They don't care.
So that's the reaction she got from the police. Obviously not helpful. Yep. If this was a white girl with a black family, you know it would be all over the news, and they would have investigated it. They would have. So I hope Nosey subscribers went in. I mean, the numbers on there. I think I'm gonna take it off and put it underneath the video, to be honest, because it needs to be an outcry, basically. But anyways, let's see what else is going on. Like how far they got with this. I think this is the lady. Yeah, this is the lady.
So, hi guys. Well, I'm on here to expose what I witnessed, what occurred, what I'm going through right now with the threats, harassments, everything. Every question you guys are asking, I'm here to expose it and give you everything you guys want to hear.
It's very short. I think this is the information of the car, so I'm gonna blow it up. Hold on, let me blow it up. So that's the information of the car. She will find information out. She looks like she's good. She found out what the girl's name was. That says a lot. This is one of Nosey Heaux, Nosey's post of the car. Okay, so that's the family. That's the family right there. Right, if you can see them clearly, I'm gonna blow it up a little more. That's the family right there. The same family that was in the Costco with the girl. And it does actually look kind of different. And this is the husband and wife. Let's see this one. So yeah, there is a lot. They found out a lot of information, because when I went on Twitter earlier, there was not much information on the girl. So it seems like they have definitely been doing a lot of research on the family, particularly. So because the abuse is quite severe, it's very severe as well. And don't know whether I think a TikToker probably did do something as well, but so. So it seems like on Instagram there's mostly hashtag about this girl. I know there has been further information on the girl because I just seen it on Twitter. So it is Save Molly right now. So Molly is all over Instagram. Follow Angelica Marie Menendez, and you will see that she has this, that she's hashtagged. Her Angelica account is private, so I think it's not everybody can go onto the account, which is fair because they are trying to hit her, you know. So on the Facebook, from what I can see as well, I think the only way you can get updates is if you friend her, you know. So let me see on the Twitter again if I can see anything. So on the Twitter, they definitely have hashtags for the girl. So we're gonna recap the video again.
So this family, they're not feeding their adopted child. She's crying. They're being racist towards their daughter. You guys we need to expose these people. This family, look at her. She looks hungry. And they're making her say that she's not hungry. And these people are disowning her, and they're probably using her as a slave like they were back in the day. So yes, the sheriffs are on the way. I called the cops because yes, I'm a Catholic ass person and I'm not about to watch this go by. That is very rude and very disgusting of these people. And yes. So this family, they're not feeding.
So I know that there was a lady who also adopted children so she can take their organs and stuff. I need to figure out how to make a video on this phone. Yes, Miss Wise, you need to do it, man. you need to do it. You need to get your YouTube up and going. Seriously, you know. Yeah. Yeah, there's loads of examples of abuse of children being adopted by another race, i.e., using their organs. I think adopted them and did something to them. Something I heard about that one. Queen. Oh yeah, I should play the Queen. She has information. Queen. I can't never say her name. It's very annoying. I can't say her name. Let me find the Queen. Because Queen did a spread on this as well. Why is it quiet? Okay. So we're gonna go to the Queen. This lady. You heard some of the claims in that video. It runs about 30 seconds long. Boy, I think the ancestors want me to play. The thing started playing without me even touching the thing. I am going to play Queen, the one I can never mention her name. Her name is she's such a queen. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to a bit of the Queen talking, the Queen of Receipts they call her. I will put her YouTube underneath this as well because she covered it. Okay, so the Queen, she covered it. See, I'm supposed to play her. I know I'm supposed to play her. You know, the thing played by itself. Okay, so let me Let me link up the something. Let me link it. Let me link it. Let me link it. I can't show any YouTubes, unfortunately. They strike me for any little thing. They copyright me a whole thing. Oh yeah, did I show you what she looked like? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you her page. Oh, wrong. This lady's name, I can't pronounce it. Shakur. I call her Shakur. The Queen Shakur. She does some great videos. Please go to her page, okay? She don't play. She don't play. She covered this story earlier, actually, in earlier on. So unfortunately, I can't play her videos, which is good, I suppose. I think I like the fact that I can't play people's videos on my channel. That way, I'm not taking their stuff like that. You get me? But she is very good. She's very, 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 very good. Okay. Please sub to her. Sub to her. She goes in. She don't leave no prisoners. She don't leave no prisoners. The thing literally started playing by itself. The ancestor says, yeah, play her. So I'm going to cover this up because I know YouTube is funny.
But by the time that she speak, and you don't have a media. Now, Riverside County Sheriff's investigated the situation and said the allegations were found to not be credible. Well, okay, what kind of investigation did they do? Like I said, they supposedly didn't talk to the team. But what do you think? They say, but what do you think if you are in a situation where you are witnessing, or what do you do if you think you're in a situation where you're witnessing child abuse? Who do you call? Well, clearly not the police, because that little half-ace investigation they did, where they just asked the people who were accused of it, did you all do it? Is it true? And they said no. How's that an investigation? Anyway, they say, I seen the little girl. This is what the woman who recorded it says, Angelica Mendez. She says, I seen the little girl ask the adopted child. The adopted child asked if she could take a bite of a hot dog. The father said, you don't speak and you don't ask any questions. You're sick and you're not allowed to eat. Not allowed to eat? Whether you're sick or not, I would think that you could still eat. I mean, there may be certain things that you can eat, but you're not allowed to eat. Pay attention. Now, clearly child abuse and racist. Okay, Mendez remembered what she witnessed at the Palm Desert Costco on Friday and shared it on social media. She said, I started asking her more questions. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay, baby? Are you hungry? And she tells me, she shakes her head no, but starts crying more. I ask her 3 times. She says the same answer, which is no. The 4th time, she says yes. She says yes, and she looks up. She looks back down so quick, and the father kicked her under the table. She starts to cry even more. He tells the family, let's get up and let's get going. So Mendez said she then called 911 and followed the family to their cars as she recorded. But by the time the sheriff arrived, the family had left. Riverside County Sheriff's the next day, they called the next day, updating Mendez on the.
And it just, Miss Wise, is so. Hold on, I know this mic be playing up. This disconnect. It does. That's what made me go and look at it a little more. I think I saw it flashed up on the Facebook. I'm not even sure. Then I went and I looked a little more, and then I see the video. Okay, because a few people is covering this situation. It's not a lot of people covering it, which is interesting. The fact that they did that to the little girl, he kicked her under the table, like to say, don't speak. That alone, right, is a red flag, But it's so strange because this woman, like, spirit moved her to go and see about the girl because, sometimes you're somewhere and there's a family, you don't pay attention to them. You're right. You be looking at your own stuff, innit? You're not even looking at what's going on. Something made her catch that attention of that family that caught her attention for a reason. Maybe this might stop others that is adopted or whatever to go through this. But yeah, as you can hear, they kicked her under the table, told her to mind her own business. Now, if there was nothing wrong with the child, now you wouldn't say that. But anyway, I'm not going to do commentary over it because Queen's got it covered. She got it on lock. I don't even need to talk. Queen got it on lock. Anyway, let's hear what the Queen got to say.
Not allowed to eat. Whether you're sick or not, I would think that you could still eat. I mean, there may be certain things that you can't eat, but you're not allowed to eat. Pay attention. Now, clearly child abuse and racist. Okay, Mendez remembered what she witnessed at the Palm Desert Costco on Friday and shared it on social media. She said, I started asking her more questions. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay, baby? Are you hungry? And she tells me, she shakes her head no, but starts crying more. I ask her 3 times. She says the same answer, which is no. The 4th time, she says yes. She says yes. And she looks up. She looks back down so quick. And the father kicked her under the table. She starts to cry even more. He tells the family, let's get up and let's get going. So Mendez says she then called 911 and followed the family to their cars as she recorded. But by the time the sheriff arrived, the family had left. Riverside County Sheriff's the next day, they called the next day updating Mendez on the incident. She says they called me the next day to say, hey, we've located the family. They're in Arizona. They did an investigation. And all they told me, she says, is that she was safe in the home. How do they know this? Now, I guarantee you there had been a black family with a white teenager in the same scenario. You already know they would have locked them up. Please miss me with all of it. That is just ridiculous. So the video has garnered a lot of attention online, being viewed more than 500,000 times. Riverside County Sheriff's also addressing the situation with this post early Monday, calling the information not credible. Who said it was not credible besides the white police? Because they stay on Mayo Code. That's what that is. How do they know? Here's my question. I want you to pay attention, black people. You see, anybody could call in to Child Protective Services or call the police or DFACS and say that a black person is neglecting their child, they're abusing their child, whatever they want to say. And they will come and snatch your child up out your house and give them to the custody of CPS. And then when you go down to CPS and try to retrieve your child or to ask questions, you'll find out, unbeknownst to you, that your child is not in foster care with people you don't even know and never heard of. That's what they do to black people. When someone makes an accusation that hasn't been substantiated. But now this is a crime that this young woman, Angelica Mendez, reported. She said the girl, and here's the thing. She says that on the news broadcast about the situation, they didn't even bother to mention that the girl said she was being raped. Anyway, let me go to the video, honey, because I don't have time for this foolishness. I'm going to show you the news broadcast, and then we'll see what the young woman had to say. Everyone, please like and share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Let's get into it, people.
Story tonight. You heard some of the claims in that video. It runs about 30 seconds long, and we blurred faces to protect the identities of all who were sitting at the table, including the alleged victim, a young black girl who's with a white family and other children. The video generated waves of support for the alleged victim and a tsunami of outrage against the parents, all of which made it necessary to sort out what happened and to find out if the girl in the video was being mistreated in any way.
The short answer to that is no. The claims are not true. The girl is not being abused. We spoke with law enforcement. We spoke with child welfare services. And we spoke to the woman who recorded that cell phone video. The bigger question we wanted to try to answer tonight is, what is anyone supposed to do if you think you're witnessing child abuse? Who do you call? Our Nico Payne has been following the story all day long, and here's what he found out.
I seen the little girl ask, the adopted child ask if she can take a bite of a hot dog. The father said, "You don't speak and you don't ask any questions. You're sick and you're not allowed to eat."
Angelica Mendez remembering what she witnessed at the Palm Desert Costco on Friday and sharing it to social media.
I start asking her more questions. I'm like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Are you okay, baby?" I was like, "Are you hungry?" And she tells me, she shakes her head no, but starts crying more. I ask her 3 times. She says the same answer, which is no. The 4th time, she says yes. She says yes. She looks up. She looks back down so quick. And the father kicked her under the table. She starts to cry even more. He tells the family, "Let's get up and let's get going."
Mendez then called 911 and followed the family to their cars as she recorded. By the time sheriffs arrived, the family in the video had left. Sheriffs the next day updating Mendez on the incident.
They called me the next day to say, "Hey, we located the family." They're in Arizona. They did an investigation, said that all they told me was she's in a safe family home.
The video has garnered a lot of attention online, being viewed more than 500,000 times. Riverside County sheriffs also addressing the situation with this post early Monday, calling the information not credible. This incident leaving many people asking what to do if they catch themselves in a similar situation.
If anybody sees anything abusive, and it could be anything from neglect, physical abuse, it could also be even emotional abuse or anything that could be damaging to their mental health, definitely want to report that. You want to call the Child Protective Services hotline.
Jumping on your phone and recording for a lot is something that may be an instinct. However, you really need to consider what you do with the recording at that point. Posting it online can further exploit a child, and it could put innocent people in danger as well.
Again, according to sheriffs, this incident at Costco was not a case of abuse. But if you believe you're a witness to abuse, you can call 1-800-442-4918.
If that doesn't sit well with you and you continue to observe or see anything else that's suspicious, any form of neglect, you can call every day. That is your right. You can call every single day to that crisis line.
Nico Payne, NBC Palm Springs.
Again, that hotline number is 1-800-442-4.
Shut up. They are full of shite. Let me tell y'all something. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. First of all, they're lying. They're lying. They are abusing that child. The child said that man was raping her, and I'm sure he is. I just did a story just last week about a white man who had an 8-year-old child that he bought from the parents and had been using them as a sex slave for 3 years till the child was 11. Remember that story? Numerous stories. I've seen a white woman that adopted a black child and had the child at the park around her white friends, having the child act like a little slave. When her child couldn't get on the swing, she told the little black boy, "Go and help your sister." He gets down on all fours. The little white girl stands on his back to get in a swing. I'm sure that goes on all the time. So they can miss us with it. I want you to pay attention because I told you all long ago that every time a black person says that a white...
Now, as you hear, the Queen is going in right now, okay? But I just found Angelica's Facebook, okay? So after the Queen is finished, I'm gonna draw up Angelica's Facebook. Well, okay, she's made her name public, so it's not like I'm doxing her or nothing, okay? So that is so disgusting. Anyway, when you hear the rest of the story the Queen tells, all right, you're like, wow, you know, wow, like this happens in this day and age. Can you believe it? You know, long time ago, right, they had us in cages, like our little ones in cages. There were toys. Let me take this thing out, it's buzzing too much. Right, there were toys and all sorts of things. So this what the Queen's explaining. Even I was like, wow, I could not believe it. Yes, the world is very, 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 very sick. Right? So you're thinking that your child's been adopted and whatever, and it's going to be looked after. Now, do you remember the toddlers that I kept putting up? The toddlers, Ocean and Olsen, right? Remember the toddlers? They were adopted, right? They still can't find them all now. A Tara Rady read the Tara about them, and apparently, no, allegedly, I'm going to use that lovely word that everybody loves using. They are dead. The toddlers have passed. Up to now, they can't find them. They was lost. It's been like ages. Okay, Giselle and Jacqueline still ain't got. There's been no justice towards them, and this is adopted parents as well. All right, a lot of people covered Ocean and Olsen case. Okay. Yes, they haven't done much about that either. Yeah, exactly. And this is adopted children as well. Yeah. But anyway, wait till when you hear the story the Queen tells about these parents who adopted these children. Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me put her back.
White person did something to them, or they accuse them of a hate crime or any of those things, the police conveniently come out and say it's a hoax. They say that's not the case. They do this all the time, so you know they're lying. It's called Mayo Code 101. Okay, just like they lie when we see black people hanging from trees, just like they lie and say they committed suicide. Sally B says, Queen, sending you a screenshot of Miss Mendez's Facebook page. Check out the DMs. Thank you, beloved. Thank you for the insight and your contribution to the channel. Peace, love, and blessings to you. I do have her Instagram page. But I'm looking. Hold on, I'm going to show that video. But I also, hold on, let me share this real quick. Hold on, people. There also was a video where she was talking about how the cops are harassing her. Anybody know about that? Why didn't they put that on the news? She said the police have been threatening her and harassing her and threatening to take her children now. So something's clearly going on. And why would the police be upset and mad? Because a concerned citizen called and reported that they saw child abuse. And it was child abuse because he kicked the girl under the table. So they can miss us with it. The pigs do lie. That's one thing that they do for sure. Hold on, people. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Hold on. I don't know why this isn't allowing me to cut the volume on. I hate when this happens. Well, at any rate, you all can see that. Now he's gathering up the family to get them to leave. And look how mad she looks. Now, see, you can look at the girl's face and tell that she looks distressed. Does she look happy to you? Does she look like she's being treated nicely? I don't think so. They are absolutely abusing that child and probably using her for a sex slave for all we know. She did say that she was raped. Now, Bernita says there are evil and this happens. They have no right to our children. The Indian children have laws to protect them. We need laws to protect our children. I experienced the same problem as an investigator in Arizona. Absolutely, beloved. Thank you for your insight into the topic and your contribution to the channel. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Yes, they have protections for other people, but not for black people. Like anyone who wants, hey, Mark, like anyone who wants a black child can just snatch them up. But you know, in some parts of Africa, they have stopped them. They have now prohibited them from adopting black children because they know all these stories. Remember the little black boy who was about 14 or 15 years old, and he was adopted by the white family. And there's a picture of him that went viral where he was hugging the white cop. And they were acting like, oh, the cop's so nice and this, that, and the third. Little did they know that boy was hugging the cop because he needed help. Because the people killed the entire family, right? They killed all the kids days later. And then what about the case of the white people that were neglecting the children, beating them, not feeding them. And then a neighbor called the police. They got arrested, and they only got like 6 months, not even 6. They got 3 months in jail. That's it. 3 months. This is what happens. So anyway, let me go on to the next part of this. She says, please help me share. Please help me share what I witnessed at Costco in Palm Desert. The little girl said she had been raped. Pay attention, because they didn't say this on the news. The little girl said she has been raped and abused by the lady with her arms crossed and the man in pink who doesn't let her go. She begged for help. I tried the best I can along with this other man who saw what was happening. Please help me share this or get to the news. The vehicle behind is the one with the other children and the wife. Help share. So the child flat out said she was being raped. How are they just going to say they investigated that? Did they take a rape kit? Did they talk to the child? And pay attention. The news broadcaster said that he spoke with the woman who reported it. He spoke with child services, and he spoke with the police. He spoke to everybody except for the girl who said it. Now, got the call that they located the family and the little girl.
Yeah, I think I remember that one as well, where she drove the car into the water. Wasn't that the one where she said that how black men did it or something like that? Was that not the same one? Because I know there's quite a few cases. There's like this one is not one off. It's not unique. There's a few cases, you know. It's just to list them. It's endless. It's like the same with the missing children, endless. Yeah, I think I do remember that one too. I really think so. But anyways, let me let the Queen talk more.
Those cops did nothing, not even take pictures of her body. They claim and say one thing, but don't prove nothing to back it up. I'm not taking my post down. They said that they are a happy family and that they asked for me to take my post down. Not happening. What she told me and what her body language said doesn't add up to a happy family. They aren't from here. So whatever cops supposedly investigated it, or she's asking what cops supposedly investigated it, did nothing. And I will stand and be her voice along with whoever wants to stand along as well. They gave me nothing to back themselves up, but claim she is in a happy home or happy family. Bullshit. Ask yourself, can you sleep at night knowing this so-called happy family said she wasn't allowed to eat because she's sick, but fed others? This doesn't sit right. Yes, I took those videos. That's my daughter in the shopping cart. They claimed that, to not feed her because she was sick. But when you're sick, you're supposed to get as much vitamins inside. Then that's when I started questioning her, asking if she's okay. And she said no, that she's hungry. Oh, so crazy. Look at the look on her face. She doesn't look happy at all. And this one right here with her arms crossed is the one that supposedly, she says that was supposedly raping her. Freaks. So anyway, that's all crazy. But like I said, every time a black person comes out or some information comes out about white people mistreating a black person, especially a whole family of white people who adopted a black child for nefarious reasons, that comes out, they always have an excuse. Do you all remember the story where the black girl who had the locks in her hair went to school and she said 3 white boys held her down and cut her locks? And the news came back and said that was a lie, that the little girl just made it all up. This 12-year-old little black girl made it all up. But I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people didn't realize. When that story first came out, I literally remember there being a video where they showed it online, and two of the boys were holding her down, and one of them was standing over her, cutting her hair. Now, they scraped that video from the internet. I know what I saw. They scraped that video from the internet, and then they came back the next day or days later and said that it was just a lie. The little girl made it all up, said that she cut her own hair because she didn't like it. Now, do you think I believe that? I know what my eyes saw. I saw the video. It was like a still shot, right? So they could miss me with it. these people should not be adopting our children. Absolutely, they shouldn't. But that's what they're going to do because they do it for nefarious reasons. And I don't care what they say. And I don't care who's mad. It's the facts. And maybe not all of them, but many of them. That's just what it is. It's just like slavery. I mean, I always question, why in the hell do you want a black child anyway if you're behind is white when they got white children in foster homes? Don't you want to help your own people first? Please make it all make sense. So anyway, let's talk about this white Virginia man who burned a cross in a black family's yard, then tried to offer help finding the culprit. Little did they know he's the one who did it. Oh, these racist devils. I clearly cannot. So a white Virginia man put a burning cross in a black family's yard, then tried to offer his help catching the culprit. Now he's sentenced to 18 months in prison for the incident. So much for catching the culprit. Bob. A Virginia man has been sentenced on Friday, August the 20th, to 18 months in federal prison after he brought a burning cross into a black family's yard last year. James Brown, a 41-year-old man from Marion, pleaded guilty in April.
Okay, I think she's gone to another story on this one because I did watch it, but it's right. It's always like when you hear stuff, it always sounds new in it when you hear it. So we are gonna go to Angelica Marie Menendez's Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna try not to show all her personal stuff. Let me move it a bit more inwards or something. I'm going to try not to show a lot of her personal stuff because, that's her personal stuff. Whether she put out her whole name or what, right? We don't need a whole lot of people going over to her Facebook, her Instagram like that because she's hashtagged it. So to me, you don't need to really go across it like that, unless you're going to help her with the cause, And as you see, Nosey is helping a lot. Nosey's already phoned the police, etc. So we're going to show some of Angelica's, I think she got some messages, some DMs, which is what the Queen was talking about, the DMs she received from the people, which I think is harassment anyway. They're harassing her because she did the right thing. Okay, so I'm going to show her. Having her. There's supposed to be a video about her experience with the police, a little more than that little piece that was on the Twitter. But anyway, we are going to go forward with what I've got because I went and I literally looked. I've looked and I could not find the information, the video of her talking about her experience with the police, which is a shame, But anyways, I have a little bit of the DMs which the Queen was talking about. So we're gonna show the DMs. Let me see, we can take it from the top. Okay. Am I on? Yes, I'm on. So this is what she wrote on her Facebook. From Angelica Maria Menendez. I don't doubt one bit she's being mistreated. I saw it for myself. With the video I uploaded, physically they're seeing it as they didn't feed her. Yeah, they didn't feed her, but the rest, Lord protect Molly. Let me see, hold on, have I passed it? Oh yeah, here we go. This is the beginning of it. Okay? So most people are coming forth. Alright, she's saying, "Hi Angelica, I found your Facebook after seeing the post about Molly on that's so bold on Instagram. I went to the middle high school with the girl with her arms crossed in the photos and videos. Her parents would lock her in a closet and force her to practice her instrument. This is clearly much more to this family with their mistreatment of Molly. You can share this information and use me as a witness if you need to. Don't share my name, face. I would prefer to remain anonymous. Thank you for sharing. I hope these children get the help they need. Okay, it continues. Please help me to know if she was raped or abused. Please, I beg. I covered your name and face and picture. I need to know by a witness. I'm not sure, but every time she would come in, she was very quiet compared to her siblings. One time, Joel told me that she was crying hysterically because she was tired of being treated differently. So now the lady's saying, so they reopened the case after they just made a fool out of me, which is what I read earlier. So they reopened the case. They reopened it. So last night I was almost about done. I wanted to give up because I've been stalked, harassed, and threatened, etc. God told me to continue because there is people out there like that cricketed family that needed to be put behind bars. So I continued, and God got my back, and I'm not shutting down. Okay, she's very religious. Why would the dad be the one to stick something up her butt and not to the mother? This is wrong. So she's getting loads of emails from people, loads of DMs from people. I can't find the one where she does the recording. I can't find it. No, there's no more. So there's no more. But there is actually a recording of her talking about the police treatment, which I feel is very prominent to this, you know. So let me read what you've done. It said, this will discourage people from reporting. That's what they want us anyway. Yeah, they want to stop people from reporting abuses. Yeah, they do. Yeah, she said she's Catholic. She couldn't just not do anything. Yeah, and the fact that they said that they knew the woman from before, where she was in a closet and all this stuff. So they're putting their trauma on the girl, basically. That's what it sounds like to me. Because somebody said they know her. They know the lady with the crossed arms. You know, so all the information's coming out about the family as well. But there is an Instagram post with the actual threat from the family as well, but I can't find it. I don't know why I can't find it, to be honest. I've looked everywhere for it. I've even checked if there's any. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. There is a newspaper article about it as well, but it's only online, it looks like. So I'm going to get rid of some of these tabs. I don't think I need the sound on. Okay. See, there is something about it, but it seems like it's all playing itself out online, and then the news a little bit. Okay, so the sheriffs respond to an online video of alleged child abuse, said it's not credible. Oh, they said it's not credible. A recent video of alleged abuse take place at The Costco in Palm Desert has attracted a lot of attention on social media. Riverside County sheriffs investigated the situation and said that the allegations was not found to be credible. But what do if you think you are in a situation where you are witnessing a child? Oh, that's the same thing what they said. So this is from that same. This is the transcript from that police thing. You know, the broadcast. This is the transcript. So they're saying it's trending. Okay, so I'm gonna put out the number because Nosey Heaux is phoning them a lot. Alright, according to the sheriff, the incident at the Costco was not a case of abuse, but if you believe you're witnessing abuse, oh yeah, it's the general stuff. Ain't nothing new there. It's general. So it's a shame because this seems to be the only article I think I found. There might be others on there. You know, I went looking for it. I went looking to see if I can see if there's any digital trail of the abuse. Because once there's digital trail, that means that how it would reach further out. Let me see if Nosey Heaux has put up anything new. To go backwards. Nothing there. Okay, it seems like Nosey Heaux have put up something on the Twitter. She's put up two more new. I think she was talking about a video on there too. But let me see. Let me just put it up anyway, because if I put up a few information, at least when people come on the video, at least like you can go and search Nosey Heaux, because Nosey Heaux is known for doing tea on people. So when Nosey Heaux takes up something like this, right, obviously, right, she knows that something needs to be done. So she's sounding her voice. She seems to be the only YouTuber who seems to be sounding their voice. So I'm gonna put up Nosey Heaux again. Again, I'm just hoping it's not one of her tease things. I think I see the girl's hashtag underneath the video. But anyway, we'll see. We'll just see what's going on in it.
Tiffany, we have to demand that. The woman told her that she was being raped. Her name is Molly. We need to do something. Also, it's very important to say that I called the adoption agency that they had on their page. I guess alleging that they used them, and their adoption agency has never heard of these people. Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but something's.
We're gonna replay it.
The little girl who the woman told her that she was being raped. Her name is Molly. We need to do something. Also, it's very important to state that I called the adoption agency that they had on their page, I guess alleging that they used them, and their adoption agency has never heard of these people. Something is wrong. I don't know what it is, but something's wrong here, and this needs to be looked into by everybody. Everybody needs to get involved. So please use our hashtag. It's Costco Girl. We've been using that on social media. Hashtag Costco Girl, and please call the fucking police in Gilbert, Arizona, and demand that they do a welfare check on Molly Tiffany. We have to demand that. The daughter, the woman, the little girl who the woman says told.
Oh yeah. So as you can read it there, sorry, I thought my mic was on, but it wasn't. So it says that they should be ashamed of themselves. We need proof from the legitimate and non-biased agency who can investigate your investigation and nothing less and serve and protect the Costco girl. So if you have a Twitter as well, go and follow Nosey Heaux live. She seems to be doing a lot. She is screaming from the rooftops, which is good. She's very fearless. So I actually respect her now. I actually respect her now because now she's making a noise. It needs to be more noises being made. It needs to be across the airways, literally. All the digital platforms need to be sounding. Like with most things, the missing children, you have to sound it. Injustices need to sound it. Sometimes, right, it's good to focus on the polite and all that drama, but sometimes you need to focus on the real victims that are outside there right now. Okay, so she is a real victim right now, and I'm not forgetting Nzinga King neither, and I'm not forgetting that couple. So we all need to sound our voices. So Miss Wise, if you have your YouTube as well, you can even upload some videos as well. I can even send you some of the videos of the family. This is very serious, I feel, and it's been going on for too long. And this might open a Pandora box of a lot of things. You know, there's a lot of abuses going on. I think Queen only talked about 3 of them. Is it 3? She spoke about 3 or 4 incidents. So therefore, I will say people's, like, when it's things like this, you need to take it seriously. We need to sound our voices. We don't stand up and we don't say a lot. We don't. And this incident needs to be very much highlighted. And others. I'm not even focusing on this one off because this is not a one off. I repeat, it's not a one off. There are others out there. So you know, please put it out there, put it on your platforms. You know, put on your platforms. Use the platform for what it's supposed to be used for, you know. They're like for these things that's happening with children, women, whatever, you know, like one YouTuber said, "Oh, did you download it?" Yes, download and upload. Yeah, do that. Do that definitely. Upload it on your platforms, right? And Zinga King, upload her stuff about her. The CPS one, them too. There's too many. Orson and Oren, them too. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. Whether it's the last days accordingly to whatever, but this is really serious. And please comment underneath the video. That's vital. Go to Queen's platform. There's many other platforms that I gotta tell you guys about. There's a lot of platforms out there doing the work. doing a lot of work, trying to sort out stuff. There's a lot of them. Queen, because she spoke on this incident, that's why I'm highlighting her now. But I always talk about Chris Cypers. I always talk. Right, there's a new one I came across called Ramel Maat. Very knowledgeable young man. Very knowledgeable. He hasn't got a lot of subscribers on his platform right now. Please go to him as well. Very good. Very, very, very deep young man. Deep thinking. So I'm gonna put back up the picture of the girl. Oh, she's so loud. I bet you lot heard that too, innit? So this is the girl. This is the family picture. So-called family picture. Okay. So, yes, you can hear my loudmouth daughter in the background. She's very loud. She's very loud. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'll talk about this because this is very important for the community to know. I hope one community picks up on this because I know he can get a lot going as well. Other platforms need to pick up on this one. Because when the toddlers went missing, everybody was on it. So please spread the word. However you spread the word, you put it in on your platform. However you put it on your platform, get it out there. Hashtag it. Save Molly and hashtag Costco girl. And yeah, just get the word out. That's all I can say right now. Yeah. So with that said, thank you for listening in, those who came in. Okay. Thank you. However you spread the word. If God body's around, spread the word. I think Chris does it as well. I'm not sure. Anyway, those who have platforms, that's all I can say. Those who have platforms. I can't name everybody because I'm on quite a few places, So I always talk about Chris Cypers. I'm on his platform all the time. God body, greedy vegan, Aboriginal power, Peanut Nola, 504 Indigenous, Real Talk Radio, Real Talk TV, One Community. That's to name a few. If you really want to deal with the other stuff, hold on, let me put my face back up here. If you really want to deal with the nature boy issues, world news is good for that. Definitely. I think I've covered everybody. Miss Wise here, I think she has a YouTube too. Go on her one. Follow those ones. There's Ramel Maat, like I said. He's the newest one I've come across. He's his own knowledge himself. He ain't following nobody. Yes, he does do Egyptian knowledge, but not that I'm digressing from the topic. But I'm just want to let you know what he deals with. So, like, if you're not into Egyptian knowledge, that's fine. Cosmo Kid, there you go. Cosmo Kid, very good. Nice elder. Plays her music, frees up. She is good, very good. Okay. Lady, Real Talk TV with Lady D, I think her name is. She's very good for the nature. She don't do Nature Boy no more. Okay, okay, that's okay. I'll just put the shouts out for the people so people can go see the other channel holders that's out there doing the work in the physical, oh, not only on the YouTube, on the outside as well. So thank you for attending. Thank you for attending. Thank you for attending. It's all good. I don't know about the cash app thing. I don't know. I'm think about it. Think about if I should put it up or not. I don't even know. But anyway, then on the next one, we are definitely going to undo all this negativity, send love and light out there. To those who want to attend, attend. If not, when the video's out, you can listen. I think there is going to be some kind of something. I don't know. I'm not going to say too much. Like, I'm going to follow my friend, One Community now. I ain't going to say too much. However the video turns out, if it's to be so, it'll be so. Because I know things happen, you know? So please, please, people, please. Hashtag Molly, save Molly. Hashtag Costco girl. There's Olsen and Olsen, which is still unsolved. There's a lot of people covering that. There was also Kwan Charles. I can't remember what happened, what came out of that. That wasn't an adopted situation. That was a homicide, I think. So please, people, please, 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 right, please put it out on your platforms, please. It's vital. Plus, you're making a statement by doing it, okay? And on the next video, like I said, we will be dealing with the clearing of the negativity, because there's a lot of negativity in the air. And we might do a couple other things, who knows, right? And we might take it from there. Yeah, so with that said, I'm gonna come off. Thank you, have a good day. And then have a good day at work, Miss Wise. Thank you for joining, OG Philly, big OG Philly. And anybody else who's around, thank you for joining. I'm not going to say bushes and all that because that's just ridiculous, really. So, yeah, thank you for joining the invisible people on the outside of the grid of the spectrum that is not in this spectrum right now. Okay, if that makes sense to you. However, I'm a bit weird, as you can see. So, yeah. So, please have a good day. Look out for the children. Whatever news is there, if you have my links, my Instagram, tap me on my Instagram. And yeah, those who talk to me on the Instagram, yeah, like, catch up with you laters and all that jazz. Oh yes, I'm going now. Okay, good night. Because night is late over here. It's like 1. It's like, well, actually, it's morning now. It's morning. So I'm gonna go before my baby girl wakes up, because I won't have energy for her. So have a good day. Bye.